Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. I'm so excited. It's the second week of school. My glasses fell. Hi guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena. I'm a first year third grade teacher in Arizona. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today is Monday, the second week of school, so I'm super excited. I'm wearing my Emma's t-shirt, Teacher of Tiny Humans. Can't really see it because my seatbelt, but super excited to wear it. I got home yesterday from my cabin and it was here, so I was super excited to come home to a really fun and exciting package. So thank you, Emma. And I am obviously not in my car because Friday, as I was pulling into my house, my tire popped. So I will insert a picture right here of what it looks like. But yeah, so after school today, I'm going to take my car in. Obviously, the stuff isn't open right now. It's only 6:48. So yeah, I am going to head to class and I will see you guys there. Bye. Okay, you guys. Oops, is it blurry? Blurry. Focus, okay. All right, you guys, I am in my classroom and I still need to fix this. I forgot to even show you guys in last video that I did hang these rods and then put anchor chart paper on it. So what it is I put magnetic tape on it and then hot glued the tape to the paper. So this one is staying pretty good. I just need to fix that one. So that's kind of what I was saying in the last video. I realized that I never even showed you guys what I had done, so that is what I did. I'm just gonna plug my computer in, start playing some music and just kind of get settled down. I already turned in my lesson plan, so that is done. I did that at home this morning, I think, and then yeah, so I'm just gonna get settled down and then I'll let you guys know what I'm up to. Hi you guys, so my meeting starts in about 5 minutes. This week I feel a little bit more organized. Today they're going to be doing an assessment on one of the websites and softwares that we will be using on Fridays, and so today they're going to take an assessment. This is kind of the big assessment that they normally would take in school to get their data and to get their test scores, just to see kind of where they are at. And so they will be doing that today. I hope it goes well. Some students have already done it without me even telling them, so I have to figure out something for them to do. But so far, so good. I am excited to see all of them. There's already 4 on there, so yeah, I'm excited, but I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, you guys, what a day. It's actually 20 minutes till 1 o'clock, so I have to log back on and talk to my students. But today has been going better. It's been a little difficult just because the students are taking an assessment online and I had to walk them through how to access that assessment. So it's just very difficult to teach students how to use and navigate the computer while teaching through a computer, if that makes sense. It's really difficult because you don't really know what they see on their screen and it could be different. So I did try my best. I was able to share my screen with, if this makes sense, I was able to share the screen of the Google Meets last week when I did it. They had a really bad sound frequency, so what I did was I muted my computer, not me on the Meet, if that makes sense. So that did help. I was able to share my Google Meet screen, so then they were able to see how they can add a tab, and then the tab that has the red recording button on top, they just click it to come back to the Meet. So a lot of them were able to figure that out, and then I was able to get all of them into the website that they needed to. But as I'm looking through my results from the assessment that they were supposed to take, not all of them did that. So I'm gonna have to talk to them, see if they actually did do it, and if not, they need to make sure that they do it. But yeah, that's kind of what today has been like. So a lot of talking to parents, making sure that they understand. Tomorrow is when we do start, you know, at least review, because we were told on our meeting on Friday that no new instruction this week, just because, again, not all students have their Chromebooks. There have been some difficulties with that. So I am doing Odysseyware, but Odysseyware, what they're doing is review. So like main idea, complete sentences, that stuff that they learned in 2nd grade. So it is designed for review at the beginning of the unit. So I'm just gonna make sure that they understand that. And oh, look what I got. This is a document camera. I got it from a teacher who wasn't using it, so I created a donors choose. I think I'm gonna leave it up just to see if it does get funded, and if it does, I'm definitely gonna use it at home, because I think it'd be good if we do end up, or if I do end up even staying at home for one day, having that at home would make me feel so much better. I could actually set up a mini classroom at home if I had a doc cam here and there. So I am gonna keep the donors choose project up just so I can have one at home and one here. And then if we ever do come back in person, I can just leave that one there, or I don't know. But I am planning on still keeping that just so I can have the opportunity to teach how I could teach here at home. So I have more of an option. But I am going to kind of eat some lunch. I still haven't, I still haven't eaten lunch. I need to eat lunch, and I'm slowly drinking my water. But yeah, I am just trying to figure out this entire virtual learning. It is difficult, stressful, but we got it. Okay, you guys, I thought I would also say something because the meeting hasn't started yet, but this is a really big test to see if the students are able to log back in after lunch. This is something that I've been worrying about to see if it's actually gonna be an issue. So I'm hoping kids do come back on, but I will let you know if they do or not. Okay, you guys, as expected, probably had 5 kids come on for math, and I'm gonna see who all does the assessment. I had some kids log on who didn't even do the ELA one, so I had to remind them that I have to finish it. They kind of just started it and then didn't finish it. So it's all about making sure you monitor the kids and make sure that they know to get back on. So just gonna see how tomorrow goes and see if they do come back on. But it's just kind of weird because I feel like they should be counted, it should be counted against them if they don't come back. But then again, you don't know what's going on at home if something has happened. So I don't know how this is all supposed to work out. So I did download Amy Grosbeck's anchor charts. And so what I think I'm gonna do is actually print them off on 8.5 by 11 and show them on my dot camera so then the students can see, rather than tracing something like that and then writing on it and possibly having the writing backwards to the kids. So I think I might do that. I might go home, print out all that stuff, and then kind of start planning for math. So I have ELA planned. I do have a slideshow about the main idea. Let me see if I can access it real quick. Okay, so I think I did show you this. So this is the main idea, big idea, and then I'm kind of just going to do the definition, the most important idea or thought about a topic. And then there's this amazing 6-minute video that really goes into depth about what main idea is. And then after, what is the main idea of the following list, just to see if they kind of testing their knowledge from the video. And then the next one is, let's make a list of things that are related to the main idea. Main idea is pizza. So obviously we don't have to have that many. I just kind of put those there. And then this is what we're gonna do together as a class. And this right here is the we do part of the lesson. And then after they do this, they will be logging into their Policy-ware, which is the curriculum / software that they use for lessons basically. And so then they will be doing that. And so I have ELA planned for tomorrow. I still have to figure out what to do for math. All right, now that I have this, it makes it so much easier to teach. So yeah, I'm just going to start planning what I'm gonna do for math, but ELA is done. And then I'm also thinking about creating an online journal, like going into Google Sites, making a composition book to where they can journal every day. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to do that before I leave. And then I'm gonna probably go home and come back tomorrow. And I'm also gonna, that was funny. Instead of having someone walk in my room, I had someone come on my meeting. But just so you guys do know, just so you do know, I am on mute and my video is off. And then when I hear someone pop in, I unmute myself and turn my video on, just so I can do my own thing without worrying if someone, you know, pops in secretly. So that's kind of what I am doing with that. So I did end up giving working hard points to the students who have done both ELA and math, because I still have a big portion of the kiddos who haven't done it yet. So it's what we were supposed to do today and they haven't done it. So I'm gonna give them the whole day and then check tomorrow to see who did do it. But yeah, I still didn't eat my lunch. I think I might just heat it up at home and eat it, and I probably should do that now because I'm getting really hungry. But yeah, today has been a good day. It's been, you know, I feel like I'm kind of getting in the swing of things and really understanding this online. I don't know why I do that, you guys. I move around in my thing, and then when I'm editing it, it makes me dizzy, and I'm like, ugh. But anyways, today has been good. I did start planning. Some of you wanted to see this planner. I did buy it off of TPT from Joey Udovich. I think that's how you say her name. But this is kind of what my week looks like so far. So SEL, we did the PowerPoint, the 3 things that are important to me, and that is going all the way to the end of the week. And then they're doing an assessment, a lesson, a quiz, and then Pathblazer. Every Friday they're doing Pathblazer. And then for math, Pathblazer assessment on Monday, and then patterns, digits, and number words, place value, and then single digit addition. So this is really review, and then also they're learning it for the first time because they missed the end of last year. So this is kind of what it looks like so far. Obviously nowhere near done with the planning of this week, but I want to plan that writing thing so I can put things in writing. That was funny, actually. Put things in writing for writing. I'm gonna wait till 2 o'clock so I can end this meeting in case anyone else needs to come on to ask some questions. You guys, I'm exhausted. But yeah, I need to kind of pack up and go home because I'm exhausted. But I hope you guys enjoyed today. I hope it was worth watching. This is just a learning process for all of us, and so I'm trying my best to show you how I'm doing it. But I am able to share my screen to where they can see how to add a new tab. So a lot of them I do think know how to add a new tab, and I'm going to make it a repetition thing every day for them to get to Clever. I need them to be able to get to Clever every day to access all of their online resources, basically. So I'm going to pack up and wait till 2 o'clock to close my computer and then head out of here because I want to go home and I'm tired and I've already did what I need to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi you guys, happy Tuesday. I almost said Wednesday, but it is Tuesday. I have been in my room for about an hour, kind of just getting things done and going around the school and finding things. But I printed off, hold on. I printed off Amy Grosbeck's anchor charts. So I have a big stack of papers. I printed off both the blank and the ones that are filled in because what I'm planning on doing is putting them, so hold on. So putting them in a binder with the plastic covers on them. So this is the one that's filled, and then the back one is not filled. So I have to go get more plastic covers, but this is my stack of papers. This isn't even all of the anchor charts. I do have all of them. I have all of her anchor charts that she has on her TPT, and this is probably half of them. So this is what we're doing today, is main idea. And so what my plan is to have that, is to have this underneath it like so. And then we will fill it out, and then I'll just have this one to reference next to me, and then I can just put it back in my binder that I'm going to create. So I still haven't done that, but I am planning on teaching like this, and then having them, once I'm done with my lesson, asking them a few questions, and then having them go do what they need to do on the computer. But yeah, I'm super happy I have this document camera, so we will see how it goes today. Okay, you guys, it is currently about noon. I am going to eat my lunch, but I thought I would just update you guys on how the morning went. So today was a really good day just because I had almost all of my kids in the meeting. So that's the first day that I think I have either 19 or 20 that came to the meeting. So that was really good. I was really happy about that. We went over rules, and so I wrote them down, and so I'm going to write them on here so we can add to it and they can see that. I asked a question, and I just need to get more participation with that. So I know that someone mentioned in the comments Jamboard, and then there's another one. I can't remember the name, so I'll have to go check that comment, but I'm definitely going to look into that just to get more participation. And I did say that you can type in your answer in the chat box, but some of them didn't. And then I was on Instagram yesterday, and I saw someone, I want to say, no, I don't know who it was, so I'm not going to say if I think it was them, because it probably wasn't. But they had these like Google Meets signs. So these are icons on Google Meet, and they're like blown up. They are free on TPT from Classroom of Kindness, and I just printed them out on cardstock, laminated them, and I'm going to cut them individually and then put a popsicle stick, a really big popsicle stick on it, and so then I can just hold it up and be like, okay, find this icon or find this icon, just so it's a little bit of a visual reminder, because some of them, they do have a little bit of a difficulty unmuting and muting themselves. So this is really good, especially for the beginning, just so they understand how to where to click. So I really liked that. It did help a lot. And then for ELA, I did teach a mini lesson. So the thing is that they know what main idea is from 1st and 2nd grade. And then we were told on Friday that we are not supposed to teach anything new this week. But main idea is something that they've learned in 1st and 2nd and in 3rd grade. They do main idea for a long time. Even in high school, you're doing main idea with just writing essays and stuff. This was supposed to be review. All I did was the main idea, like what is the main idea? It's a big idea, or the big idea of something. It's the most important thing about a topic. And so I think they just kind of struggled with that. Maybe this was the first like new thing, and so their brains just have to warm up. But it did go well. I did use the document camera, and it was really, really helpful. I'm really excited that I have this. So that went well, and we just kind of filled it out, or I filled it out as I was kind of talking, just because it is supposed to be a review. And I did ask them, you know, questions, and so if they didn't know it, I would, you know, brainstorm and talk them through it. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It's about 2:35. The last time I talked to you, I think, was right before noon. Today has been a very long day. I, you know, got some bad news. Might be bad news. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but I did have a parent communicate with me that they are thinking about homeschooling their kid. So it's a little sad, because she's very sweet. But that's kind of like what the toll of virtual and online learning is doing to us, to parents, to students. It's just very difficult. I'm getting through it slowly but surely. I did meet almost all of my students today. A lot of them were on the Google Meet in the morning, and then half of them showed up for math. So yeah, it's just really difficult getting them back into the schedule and having that responsibility. It's definitely different for not being in school, because it's all through the computer, and so there's always technical difficulties. You don't know what they see on their computer screen, so you can't help them because you can't see what they see. I tried to have a student share her screen when it was just her and I in the Google Meet. She still couldn't figure it out, and it's just so difficult, because you want to be there for your students. You want to be there to help them succeed, but like, you're away from a computer. You're talking through a computer, so it's different, it's difficult, but this is just a learning process. I don't want to feel that I have failed my kids, but yeah, so I'm just gonna work super, super extra hard to ensure that I don't feel that way, because that is not a good feeling. I'm just gonna keep trying my best, and you know, if they're doing the lessons in Odysseyware, and if they're doing what they need to do, you know, I think that I'm then doing what I need to do. So I don't know if I said this before, but I did have, or ask the parents to have notebooks for the kids on Monday. So that'll give them a couple of days. Right now it's Tuesday. It'll give them a couple of days to get that for Monday. But I just need to incorporate writing, and I need to incorporate them actually doing something rather than just staring at the computer screen. So I think I'm gonna have them get a journal, so they can journal every day during our morning meeting. I'll give them like 5-7 minutes each day to journal, and then another notebook for vocab. So yeah, it's difficult. I'm kind of burnt out today. I'm just tired. It's exhausting, especially the morning. You know, it's really long. It's 2 hours, but it's a lot because it's all online and you have to do everything online. So yeah, I'm just slowly but surely getting there. Today I did let me show you. After lunch, we did math. So math, they did patterns, digits, and number words. I created these slideshows by myself. their I can statements, their vocabulary. We had filled these out, so I need to make sure that I put it back to that, but we did these all together. These are all questions that we answered together, and then I had this more of a visual. This is you know, the website's icons that they can, you know, remember and see on the website. And so this is kind of what the math lesson looked like. And then after math, they will do the same math lesson on Odyssey, where on patterns, digits, and numbers and words. So that is slowly going okay. I just wish more kids showed up to math, but yeah, that's kind of what I did today. And then I did some SEL. We went over some of the rules that I wrote down, so tomorrow I'm going to write them in the thing. So as of right now, it's 2:39. I think I'm going to pack up and head home. And yeah, this has just been a interesting day. Interesting is going to be my new favorite word this year. I should put it on my forehead. Interesting, because it is. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a great day. But yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Today is a new day. Yesterday I just kind of got overwhelmed. Had my first cry of the year. I just got overwhelmed with the whole virtual online teaching, but today's a new day. I am ready to see my students and I'm ready to teach another lesson. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I will see you guys at the school. Bye. Okay, you guys, I am in my classroom and I kind of left it a mess yesterday. I just was a little bit overwhelmed, but it's okay. I am going to start putting all of these anchor chart papers in a binder. I ordered sheet protectors yesterday on Amazon and they came yesterday. It's pretty awesome. I love Amazon Prime. But I got 200 of them. So I'm gonna start working on that so I can find the anchor chart for today. I know I'm a little bit unorganized, but I need to get organized and ahead. And so this weekend I am gonna try to do that. So I need to just get organized here. I'm gonna plug in my computer, play some music, and kind of just get the morning started. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, it is currently 11:36. I went and heat up my lunch in the microwave and I'm about to eat it, but I need to clean off my desk. But today went a lot better. I'm kind of getting into the routine and understanding what is supposed to happen and how it's supposed to go, and kind of figuring out what works best with my class and the schedule, if we have to move anything around. Or for example, the ELA portion of the schedule doesn't start till 10, but our morning meeting ended early, and so we kind of just went into ELA right away. I had them, you know, if they wanted to go to the bathroom or just shake all their wiggles out, they could, and then we started ELA. ELA's lesson was short, and then they logged on to their online curriculum to do the lesson. So yesterday I stayed on the Google Meet with like 2 or 3 kids for an hour trying to explain how to get to their online curriculum that they've been able to access before. And so it just really wore me down, and it's unnecessary to do that. So I ended up doing a Loom of how to access it, and I put that on my Google Classroom. So I told them if they have any confusion, if they can't find their portal on their computer, they can always access what they need to access through the school website. So I did that. It's gonna make my load a lot easier. So I am gonna do the same for math. I hope some students come back. I'm making sure that they do, so then starting Monday, they know to come back at 1 o'clock. So they're about to start focus soon in like 8 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit here and see if any parent tells me there's no teacher in the classroom. But I think those students are just not clicking on the right link, and I have a video up on my Google Classroom about how to access your Google Meet. So I don't know, but I am going to chill out for a little bit. I don't have to get back online for an hour and a half. So I'm gonna eat my lunch, clear off my desk, make sure everything is clean, and then I thought of bringing home some shiplap and burlap. I have extras, And I think I'm going to bring it home and set up a little mini classroom in my mom's office for Fridays. Because for Fridays, we have our morning meeting, but then the students do Pathblazer. That's the other curriculum or the other website, whatever you want to call it, that they do. And that is kind of like, it's never ending. And so it always assigns new lessons, and it's based on their reading and math level, because before they're able to get into the lessons, they have to take a screener assessment test. So on Fridays, that's what they will be doing. So I really only need to be online for my morning meeting, and that's only like gonna last 30 minutes. And so I'm not gonna drive 30 minutes to my school and then stay here for 30 minutes and drive 30 minutes back, if that makes sense. So I'm planning on Fridays to stay at home. I might try it this week. So I wanna take some things home that I can like start getting it organized and prepared for when I do wanna go there. So that's kind of what I've thought about today. So I will definitely show you guys me setting up my mini classroom for sure. It's not gonna be anything like this. It's probably just gonna be a bulletin board like that, and that's probably it. I don't even know what I'll put on it. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna eat my lunch so it doesn't get cold, because I went and put it in the microwave and been talking for 4 minutes, so. We're just gonna go eat lunch, and then I will let you guys know how my day is going a little bit later. Hi you guys. So I am staying here so much later than I usually do because I am picking up pizza that is like 10 miles away from my work and like 20 miles away from my house, probably even more. But so I'm staying here so I can pick up the pizza and then go eat it at home for dinner. So it's currently 4:12 in the afternoon. But I'm actually getting a lot done. I ended up, cutting these and putting them on popsicle sticks. So these are all of the Google Meets icons. Again, they are by Classroom of Kindness. And so I just cut them, laminated them, put them on big old popsicle sticks so I can easily go like this, find this icon, make sure that you have your microphone on or muted, or your video. Well, if their video is off, they can't see. Or yeah, they can see me, but yeah, so I kept those right there. I have been kind of cleaning. I started going through the binders in my closet because I started doing these. So these, you saw the purple one, the Amy Grosbeck anchor chart bundle. So this, I need to add another pack of anchor charts in this because it could still fit, if you guys can see. But this one right here, the yellow one, is for addition and subtraction. So all of these are the addition and subtraction ones. And then you guys saw the purple one. This is all of the ELA, all of it, which is so nice. It's all in this big binder. So, and I like how I can just slowly go through it. So yeah, I am super happy with these. So obviously, I still need to print off some things, some more of them, and I have a lot of binders, so I don't know, but I like having them in the 1-inch binders. I don't really care for the huge binders just because I don't like having so many things all in one place. I'd rather break it up so it's easier, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. I went through all of the work that my students should have been doing the past couple days, and marking those who have, and then obviously not marking those who haven't. I've emailed some parents because students are going so far ahead. I have a student almost done with the first unit, and we just started the first unit today. Like, and the amount of times that I have told them not to go forward, that they do one lesson on this website and then they can go to another website where there's like endless lessons. It doesn't ever like kick you out. You have as many lessons as you want to do. So I'd rather them do that after the first lesson in the other one, if that makes sense. Those are the only two, like they're comfortable with those two websites because they did use it at the end of last year. So it's not like too much, but they're going back and forth between that. So Odysseyware is something they do Monday through Thursday, and then Pathblazer is something they do on Friday. So if they do the one lesson of ELA a day and still want to do more, they can log into Pathblazer, if that makes sense. So it's just frustrating because kids aren't really listening. So I am just gonna sit here for another 15 minutes, order the pizza in 15 minutes, and probably head out. But yeah, I started working on my lesson plan for next week. I'm gonna finish or start working on it until I have to leave. But after that, I am headed out. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all are enjoying your day so far. It's almost Thursday. But yeah, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi you guys, happy Thursday. Sorry, I'm a little slow this morning. I woke up late, so I didn't work out, which means I'm just not 100% there because I'm a little tired. But I'm actually gonna go to Dutch Bros today because I just really want their coffee. So it's closer to my work, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna go there and then go to my classroom, and I will see you guys there. Hi you guys, I am in my classroom. It is almost time for our meeting. I just kind of came in here and started working. So I did move over this lamp that was over in my library just because I figured out how I can have a dual screen on my computer, which means that I can drag over any window on to my projector. So I will show you this after the meeting because I already have kids waiting in the meeting, so I'm not going to show you that. Obviously I'm on mute and my camera's off, so yeah, today is single digit addition in math, and so it's kind of straightforward. This is what the it looks like on Odysseyware, and so the answer is 10, and so they need to put a 1 in this box and a 0 in that box. And so I think this is going to be the most challenging thing of the whole lesson, is just understanding that 1 digit goes in 1 box. I even have my manipulatives right here. Yesterday I brought over my place value ones because we did a short lesson on place value, but I'm just going to tell them that if they need help with addition, find something that you have in your house that you have a lot of, maybe toothpicks, straws, go find some rocks outside. I don't know, just something that they can have hands on if they're a little bit confused with addition. So yeah, and then yeah, it's so cute like that, isn't it? So cute. Our meeting starts in 10 minutes, so I will do that. I'm gonna remind them that on Fridays we do, why does that look like that? Do you guys see do you see that right there? I need to go see what that is. All right, you guys, it is the end of the day. I just finished my math lesson meeting thing, so I am kind of packing up my things just because I planned on getting out of here right after math because I'm treating myself to a hair appointment at 3:30, and so I want to make sure I get home, drop off my stuff, and head there and get there on time. But I did want to show you how the dual screen works, and so as you can see, my screen up there is my desktop. It's not what's showing here. And so what I do is let's just pretend this is the Google Meet with all my kids on it. What I do is I take at the top, I don't know if you can see, but my mouse is up at the top, and I basically just drag it over, and as you can see, it's gonna show up on my screen. And then I kind of keep dragging it, and now it's out of my computer screen, but it's on my projector, and then it's just full screen. It's kind of hard to see the top of the screen because of that greenery up there, but I can kind of just see where my mouse is, and so I just go up there and then drag it back over here. So the only difficult part about it is that it's kind of hard to see my students, but I can still see all of them. I just can't see what the chat box says, and so sometimes I'll just drag it back over here to kind of see what they're doing and see what they're saying, but I also can see if they are chatting in there, which happened today during math while I was teaching. And so I just reminded them that we do not use the chat box while I am teaching. We only use the chat box while I'm teaching for questions, but not to talk to your peers. I think today they were just a little bit more chatty. Not all of them came back for math. This is something that I have been struggling with. I have like a good group of students who do come back for math. So it's just really tricky because even with attendance, if they do show up for the morning meeting but not for math, they're still counted as present for the whole day, which is kind of confusing. But then again, if they don't do the work that they need to do, they will get a 0 in the grade book. And so it's just difficult to having them come back and, you know, have that responsibility. But being a 3rd grader, you do get a little bit more responsible. So yeah, I'm just kind of teaching them that. And then I also mentioned that tomorrow I will not be in my normal background. I will be teaching at home just like they are at home, and they actually got really excited that I was going to be doing the same thing that they're doing. So I'm pretty excited about that, but I am going to go head out. I didn't eat my lunch, so I want to go heat it up when I get home. I brought leftover pizza, and I kind of just want to put it in like the oven or the toaster to get a little bit crunchy, not on a microwave. But so I think I might just do that. So I'm gonna run home and do that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's an early release, so I really only do my morning meeting, and then they do Path Blazer on their own. So it won't be a lot tomorrow. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi you guys, happy Friday. As you can see, my hair is a bit blonder. I went to the salon yesterday. It was so nice to go back. I haven't been back since March, so it was super nice to be back at the salon. And yeah, so today is Friday. We are doing our morning meeting. So Friday is our early release for the students, and so we really only do our morning meeting, and then they go do 1 hour of ELA and 1 hour of math on their own. So for the morning meeting, I'm gonna do a quick connection card like I always do, and then I'm going to do show and tell, and so hopefully that will take a little bit of time for show and tell. I'm also going to tell them the plan for next week. So next week I am planning on doing some journaling, so having the students journal for 5 minutes during the morning meeting or right after in the transition to ELA. I just think they need to get those fine motor skills back. So I am currently set up in my mom's room. This doesn't have an HDMI cord, so I brought the computer, or the TV and my computer. Some students have already logged on to the Meet, and at this point, as long as I'm there, they're muted, they're not really talking. I'm in the room, so if they say anything inappropriate, I can just go back on there and tell them to not do that or to come back at 9. But I can hear them, so, and they usually turn their video off until we do start. So they are pretty well behaved and follow the directions for the most part. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit until we start, and then I will see you guys after.